Let's do this. Time to enhance. Hello, everybody. There is no other game on the planet that has ever made me feel physically exhausted after playing it than Doom. Doom is the title of my childhood. Doom really encapsulates and perfectly describes my entire life. Okay? I love intense violence. I love blood and gore. And I love fast-paced, rhythmic gaming. It is intense. Total Wolfenstein. Let's not forget Wolfenstein. It was actually prior to Doom. Gotta respect the Wolfenstein. Let's check out this new title, Doom: The Dark Ages. Duke Nukem.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever, and the most important value.
They might have invented the infamous shotgun. id Software might be the first inventors of that crazy ass amazing shotgun in a game that you love so much. I believe they invented it in gaming.
At the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise.
Gore.
It is an
blood,
honor to work on this game,
metal,
to carry on its tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid, I mouthed the words.
This is fun. This is fun. Like, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, come on, man! You're gonna put the old school lore up in here with Doom." Yes, motherfuckers. They're combining things that I love together. Let them do it. Yes, you. Yes. Already loving everything I see right here. Oh.
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the super weapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and
Jesus H on a pogo stick. This is like fucking amazing. This weapon. Hold on a second.
Fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new,
they made Doom even more metal. Right.
New to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat. In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank.
All right.
Heavy, strong, but still fast.
Yeah.
A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Okay.
And a balance between
like a juggernaut, like you're an overwhelming juggernaut of terror and power. I'm digging
enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again, just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom: The Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw.
Holy shit. A shield saw. Hold on a second. Let me just respect this.
Yes, sir. You're not gonna hit me. Yes.
Let me feel the words together. Shield and saw. Does that sound right? Does that feel right? Yes. Yes, it does.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it feels good. Shield and Saul actually should combine to be one. The perfect pairing.
Block. Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press.
Oh, snap. Did you see him throw the shield saw? Did you see what it did? Hold on. Look at this shit.
It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal,
awesome,
it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're going to stand and fight.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And the shield saw will give you the strength to go head to head with.
I love this idea of blocking and parrying and bringing this to Doom. That is such a good idea. Like initially I had a little concerns while listening to this that the speed would slow down, and the speed was one of those things that you came to Doom for, but like the raw power of just being able to block and have like a little bit more intense combat in Doom is highly appealing.
With some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created it in. But that's not all. Because if you're going to stand and fight, then you got to have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail?
Oh, a flail? Oh God, I'm gonna have myself a game-gasm.
Or maybe an electrified gauntlet. Or
you're punching people with an electrified gauntlet? Jesus, I'm getting chills now. Hold on a second.
Even a Doom Spike Mace.
This is all.
That's right. We have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system.
My brain cannot
all on one input,
this.
complete with combos and upgrades, and it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now.
The battles are really much more intense.
Now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill.
Keck says that's not all. Buy now and we will include the knife fork.
System. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger. That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
That's the origin of the Doom Slayer, man.
Ancient, brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with. Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
Wait, what? Oh, boost jump. Damn, check that out. Totally different vibe, totally different speed, and I love it. You know, it's so interesting that they slowed the tempo down, but they made it heavier. And they also brought in the metal. They brought in more metal. They slowed the tempo down, and they made the battles more intense. That's really interesting to me. We went from like a speed metal to like a very slow death metal. It's pretty interesting how they did that. Pretty different. Oh, that's cool, mascot.
And under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer. We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlas, which is a mech.
Wait.
Yes, sir. You're not gonna hate me. Yes.
What? Did they just add some fucking Gundam or some Pacific Rim up in this shit? Like, what the fuck did they just do right now? My mind's kind of like, wait a second, this got a whole bunch fucking cooler right now. I have to take a moment here to breathe this in. This is craziness.
It's the size of a building. It's powerful. And you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are
get the
very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon.
This is so amazing. This is so amazing. Listen, they have got the recipe. They know what's up. They got that original KFC crispy chicken. You understand what I'm saying? Like the old school crispy recipe, man.
Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The power fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in. And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun.
Holy shit, a giant-sized Gatling gun.
As cool as all that is, we know that fans of...
First off, I have to say, hats off to id, man. They always seem to know exactly what gamers want. They always seem to know. They keep it simple. That's why they keep it really simple, man. It must be nice to be a developer for id because they go right to our base carnal wants and needs and they fulfill them every single time. They don't wrap it around bullshit. They don't try and be social justice fucking warriors and give us some stupid ass narrative. They just say, hey, you like blood? Great. You like violence? Great. You want a lot of metal? Great. It must be such a nice job. Like to be an id developer must just be like almost heaven. Creating hellish things. Amazing. Amazing.
Single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes.
Damn, how about these environments?
Battlefields, and worlds beyond.
Oh, damn, that last one was sweet.
Ancient hellscapes, battlefields,
awesome. Look at this.
And worlds beyond.
Damn, look at these environments, man. Crazy rich and lush. I love this, man. These environments are amazing.
And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves, and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
This is like crazy.
You're not gonna hate
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom the Dark Ages, like everything else in the game.
Oh my God, man. These fucking scenes are epic. Like, holy shit.
Is big. It's a summer blockbuster event.
See, they need to start putting multiplayer on here. That pisses me off to hear that. Finger says it's single player only. Gotta do more multiplayer.
Everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
Amazing.
We've got 10 years.
Literally, this game sells itself. I mean, like, they know what they're doing. They wouldn't even need to, like, they don't even need to have this presentation. They can just show me what they showed me, the gameplay and everything, and I would be completely sold. Like, take my fucking money.
Of making modern Doom games together. And we've done better with every game we've made.
Yeah, they should have co-op.
The hope with
should've
all
put
this,
some
the goal,
co-op
is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make. And make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom the Dark Ages releases,
damn buying it. I mean, it's a simple process for me. You give me metal, you give me gore. Slowed the tempo down, which made me feel like maybe that wasn't the way to go, and then you showed me why it was amazing. You put me into like a different combat mode than Doom has had ever, and made me like it. You put fucking weird ass demon dragons I can ride. You put me in a giant metal suit. Are you kidding me? What more do you want other than the multiplayer? I still think like a lot of games like these need multiplayer, but that's just my old school vibes from the 90s talking, and a lot of people forgot those 90s. How dare you? How dare you forget in the 90s?